Good morning, children. So, 40 class students, at last class we completed fourth lesson. No? So the right close to wear. That lesson we completed. No? Next, today I am going to start new lesson. Okay. So before I am starting that lesson, that last class. So do and learn, fun to do. So this bit you did or not. If you are not, it means I will say that answers. Okay. So F bit here. First one, see. Aarti is from the state that has the gateway of India. So that is the Delhi. Those who are did very good. So you don't know means you have to write. Okay. So first one, Delhi. Second one, Baldev is from the state that has the Golden Temple. So Punjab. Okay. Write on the book. So F with the first answer, Delhi. Okay. Second one, this fourth lesson. See here, pictures given. No? You have to find out the states. Okay. Those who are did very good. If you are not, it means write down. Okay. Second one, Punjab. So Golden Temple, where have means in that state name Punjab. Next, Ranbir is from the desert state of India. Okay, Rajasthan. Next, fourth one. So Gopal is from the state through which the Hooghly river runs. That is the West Bengal. So this is about fourth lesson, last bit. Okay. So today I am going to start new lesson. So we are living on the earth. We all are living things. Okay, human beings. Okay, so if we are living means we want air. Without air we can't breathe. Okay, so we are breathing. So without air we can't live. So we need air. Okay, so next what we want. So next think once. We need, what we need means we need food. Without food we can't live. Next important thing. So one day or 2 days without food we can live, but without water, okay, we can't live. No. So water is the very important. So water. And sometimes when we are feeling very cold, very hot. So how it's possible? The weather affects in our human beings. The weather affects in our life. Okay. So air, water and weather. This all affects us. So this all very important. So today I am going to explain the lesson. New lesson, fifth lesson. Air, water and weather. Okay. So turn to last lesson. Fifth lesson. Air, water and weather. So without air we can't breathe. Okay, we can't live. So here weather affects us. So suddenly sometimes actually the sun rises early morning and sun sets evening. So the sun rays falling slanting morning and evenings. The heat of the sun rays very less morning and evening. We know very well. So when the sun comes overhead, so almost afternoon. So that is the noonday. Afternoon the sun rises very strongly. So straight also. Okay. So here slanting like that. Here straight overhead. So very hot day. So noon is the hottest part of the day. We know very well. Okay. So here the weather changes suddenly. So it's afternoon, the sun shines very hot, very heavily the sun shines. So after 10-15 minutes, suddenly the weather changes. It's totally the clouds forming, the wind coming. Okay, the clouds forming. After half an hour, suddenly it's raining. How it's possible? The suddenly how the weather changes, how like the clouds forming. So it's happened. So very cold weather, totally very hot weather changes into very cold weather. So like that happened. Here hot, the sun affects the weather. Okay, so that's totally depending on the sun only. The sun only changes the weather. Okay, so that hot day, windy day, cold day. So it happens hot, cold, okay, windy and humid, dry. Okay, humid. Okay, so in that weather affects so many. Here hot day, windy day, cold day, okay, dry, humid. We are feeling in day to day and hour to hour the weather will changes. Okay, so morning very cold have weather, evening also cold only have, afternoon hot day. Okay, so evening wind, the wind heavily coming means windy day. Okay, hot, cold, windy, dry. So sometimes very dry weather have. So okay, next is sometimes humid. Humid means a little bit of water having that weather, water vapors. Okay, so here like different changes will come in the weather. Okay, so the weather changes hour to hour, otherwise day to day, we don't know. So it's suddenly changing. So especially in our India, 3 seasons are there: summer season, rainy season and winter season. Okay, so in the seasonal wise the weather changes very well, we know very well. Okay, so now at present we are in the which season? So now at present we are in the winter season. Okay, so in this winter season we are feeling very cold. So mornings we are feeling very sometimes we are shivering. So why? Because the wind is blowing very heavily. So we have to wear the sweaters. And night time also the wind is very heavily blowing. So we have to wear the sweaters, mufflers, some members gloves is also wearing. Like that. So woolen clothes we have to wear in this winter season. Okay. So yeah, like that happens. Especially the sun changes the weather. How the sun changes the atmosphere, the sun changes the states of water. Okay, so here especially I am explaining. Okay, so here sun causes changes in the weather. Okay, so first the sun causes changes in the weather. Okay. So here the sun causes changes in the weather. So especially we have the 3 seasons. We know very well. In our India, summer, okay, rainy and winter. So here 3 seasons are there. So in this season, summer season we know very well. The sun rises heavily. So the sun rises on the lakes, rivers, ponds, seas, oceans. Okay. So very heavily the sun rays falling on the these all water places. So the water boil up. It in that water evaporate and it's heat up the air and it's going up and it touch the clouds. Okay. So next what will come? Rainy season. So in the summer season the sun heats heavily on the water places. Okay. So next the total water evaporates and it's turned into water vapor, and this water vapor goes up and it's form the clouds. This water only going up and it's form the clouds. Okay. So summer season the sun shines up, and the rainy season, okay, so the clouds formed. This water evaporate and this form the clouds. Okay. So then it will, after the clouds forming, after it will give the rain. Okay. So next, winter season. Winter season we are feeling very cold in that winter season. Next, this water it's falling on the rivers, lakes, okay, seas, oceans, ponds, like that. Next, that water on the summer season evaporate and again it's going up and forms the clouds. The total cycle is process. So this is called the water cycle. It's going on, going on, going on. Okay. So okay. So the sun causes changes in the weather. So like that the weather changes, and that how the weather changes means hour to hour and day to day. So here day to day or hour to hour, hour to hour. So the weather changes day to day. Sometimes day to day means today very hot day. So tomorrow maybe it will be rain. Okay. So yesterday morning to afternoon it is very cold windy day. Afternoon to evening it is very hot day. So hour to hour it changes. So day to day it will be changing. Okay. So like that. Next. Okay. Okay. Sun causes changes in the temperature. Sun causes changes in temperature. So sun causes changes in temperature. So temperature means sometimes we will check in our temperature. So the day is hot or windy or raining. So sometimes 45 degrees centigrade is there, very hottest day today. Like that, the temperature, there will be announcement. Okay. So if we know the information means we want to ask the some officers are there, no? So we have to ask them. Sun causes changes in temperature. Okay. So here noon is the hottest part of the day. We know very well. So afternoon means noon. Afternoon 12 o'clock the sun rises very heavily. Okay. So here noon is the hottest part of the day. So afternoon, noon is the hottest part of the day. Okay. So morning and evenings weather is very cold. So morning and evening the weather is cold. the tree. So here for example, okay, so morning, so here evening, like that only have. So slanting rays have. So here like that only have the slanting. Okay. The sun rays fall on the trees slanting. Okay, on the earth. No problem. Slanting. So afternoon, noon. So afternoon it is flat. The rays falling straight. Okay. So we are feeling very hot. Afternoon it falling, the rays falling very straight. Morning and evening only slanting. Okay, this slanting. Okay, so we want very cold means we have to do work morning and evening. It is very better. So some members they are working continuously morning to evening under the sun. They are tanned, so their skin also turn into very black. Okay, so like that only have the weather. Okay, so the sun causes changes in temperature. So this is the information about temperature. Okay, so next, sun causes winds to blow. Next topic, sun causes winds to blow. Sun causes winds to blow. Okay, so sometimes the heavy winds will come, sometimes very less winds will come. So moving air is called the wind. We know very well. So we can't see the air. Why? Because we don't know. We can't see the air. We can feel the air. Okay, so like that. How the sun affects the winds means, here the sun causes winds to blow. So actually here the sun shines very heavily. Okay, so here when the sun heat the air, so in the weather air also have. Okay, so the sun shines the air will heat up. Okay, so then when the air heat up means the heated air is very lighter than the cold air. Okay, so heated air is lighter than the cold air. Okay, so అర్థమవుతుందా? వేడి గాలి, heated air means వేడి గాలి చల్ల గాలి కన్నా బరువు తక్కువగా ఉంటుందన్నమాట. సో ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది? సో ద లైటర్ ఎయిర్ విల్ బ్లోయింగ్ అప్. ఓకే, సో తేలికగా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి ఈజీగా పైకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, సో ద లైటెడ్ ఎయిర్ విల్ గోయింగ్ అప్ అండ్ దెన్ ద సన్ షైన్స్. ఓకే, ద ఎయిర్, సో బాగా సూర్యుని యొక్క వేడికి గాలి మొత్తం బాగా వేడి అయిపోతుంది. సో వేడి గాలి చల్ల గాలి కన్నా బరువు తక్కువ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి పైకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సో ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ అప్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ ఫార్మ్స్ ద క్లౌడ్స్. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ ద క్లౌడ్స్ will form, you know. So like that only having. After a clouds form total the water only changes into water vapor. That water also already went up. The water makes the clouds. అయితే ఆల్రెడీ క్లౌడ్స్ ఫామ్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది, ఈ వేడి గాలి అనేటువంటిది ఆ క్లౌడ్స్ కి టచ్ కాగానే ఆ వాటర్ అనేటువంటివి బాగా వాటర్ వేపర్ అనేటువంటి క్లౌడ్స్ ఫామ్ అవుతాయి కదా. సో ఇన్ దట్ వాటర్ వేపర్ ఇస్ టోటల్లీ ఫార్మ్ ద క్లౌడ్స్. సో నెక్స్ట్ the heated air blow up and then the rain will come. It touches the clouds totally gives the rain. Okay, so here the cold air very weight, so heavy weight is there. Okay, so it evaporates in that weather only. వేడి కానీ పైకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, చల్లగానే అక్కడక్కడనే ఉండిపోతుంది అనమాట వెదర్ లోపలనే. ఓకే, సో హియర్ warm air and cold air. Okay, so the warm air very lighted and it grows up, and the cold air is very heavier than the warm air. So it spreads in that weather only. So then it will blow the air. So that is called the wind. So that winds blow over the weather. Okay. So this is the sun causes winds to blow. Next, the last topic. Sun causes changing in the states of water. Changing in the states of water. So sun causes changing in the states of water. We know the water, how many states are there? 3 states: ice, water, water vapor. Okay, so ice means solid, water liquid, water vapor gas. Okay, so here 3 states have 3 states of water. So clouds only bring the rain, we know very well. So here the sun causes changing in the states of water. Okay, so here 3 states of water we know very well. Okay, that will continue another topic. Okay, here the clouds only bring the rain, we know very well. So how the clouds are formed means, first of all the sun heats the rivers, okay, lakes, ponds, seas, oceans, like that. So in that all water places it's boiling, heated, and that water evaporate into water vapor. So these water vapor going up and it forms the clouds. Okay, so in these clouds gives us rain. Okay, so here the sun causes changing in the states of water. Here actually the water liquid. This water, one state is there. So what is that liquid state? It changes into water vapor. Okay, so and that water vapor sometimes humid in our weather, sometimes so very cold is there no weather. So in that time particularly the water vapor have in our weather, so that is called humid. Okay, so here so sometimes snow also falling. So snow in this is also one state. Okay. So here rain. So when the rain will come means the clouds only gives us rain. So sometimes the water vapor in our weather. So here that in our weather only have the one very less percentage of water in that weather is extremely cold having. So here the snow will come. Also చూస్తుంటాం కదా మనము మంచు కురుస్తా ఉంటది. Snow means మంచు అన్నమాట. Very cold places, especially winter season, like Ooty. Okay, like very cold places. The snow falling is there, no? So like that. Very cold places, extremely the water vapor changes into snow. Okay, snow is nothing but water vapor. Okay, water vapor. So the sun causes changing in the states of water. Okay, this is the some topics. Tomorrow we will continue. Okay, so what is the class work? Just you have to read the lesson.